Hi, and welcome to this edition of Bieri's Backyard Barbecue. I'm Josh Bieri. Today we're going to be cooking some T-bone steaks. Let's see what we have in store. Well, here I am going to light it. I'll show you guys exactly what we'll be cooking here in a little bit. I'm going to season it up for you guys how I do all my steaks, which is my favorite seasoning. It's so simple, anybody can do it. But we'll get more into that later. As this gets preheated, I'm gonna go get the steaks and I'll be back out here when it's time to put these guys on so you guys can see it. Alright, here we are again. These are our T-bone steaks. We're cooking 2.45 pounds of steak. It was on sale for 14 bucks. The first step with whatever meat you're working with is you want to wash your hands. That's the key. Sanitization. All I'm using on these steaks, 2 ingredients. We got our extra virgin olive oil from Publix. Let's see if you can see that. There we go. Publix extra virgin olive oil. It's like $7 for this whole container. Just drizzle her on. We'll coat both sides of the steaks. And just rub it in with my hands. Sides, get out all of it. This is what's going to give you the good sear marks and everything like that. Also helps with keeping the seasoning, which is simply just Montreal steak from McCormick. Sorry about that glare. There we go. Montreal steak from McCormick is all I'm really going to be using. The wife loves it. Everybody who has the steak when I cook it loves this seasoning with it. It's got a whole bunch of good stuff in it. Then I pat it in so it gets on the meat. This meat's been sitting out for probably close to an hour. I like more of a room temperature meat. Then we'll flip it and we'll do the exact same thing. Little olive oil. Little olive oil. Rub it back in. Again, getting all the sides. I coat everything with the olive oil. It's your friend. I'm using Kingsford charcoal, the hickory edition. I don't know if you'd call it an edition or not, but the hickory charcoal briquettes. I'm going to cook these medium rare. Now the steaks are coated. And that's all it takes. That's all these will get. It's just that little bit of seasoning. Flip them back over, look at it. Add a little bit more. Don't take too much. But we also like bold flavor in our family. So we just add a little bit more in. We're just going to let them sit out for another few minutes as the grill's preheating. Once the grill's ready, these will be good to go. We're also going to be doing some sweet potatoes on the grill as well. This is how they look. Let's see if I can get you a better. I mean, they look good. Alright, we'll see you back out at the grill. We got the sweet potatoes on the kettle already, just because they're going to take longer than the steaks. What I'm going to do is a searing method where I'm going to put the steaks directly over the coals here for about 90 seconds, turn them 90 seconds, flip 90 seconds, turn them, and get them off the heat. So they'll be on the heat for approximately 6 minutes. That'll give us the good sear marks, and it's going to really lock in that flavor inside of the steaks. I'll do them one at a time. As you saw, we had the 2 steaks. Here comes the first one, going right over the heat. We're going to just throw the lid on. Now, what I like to use is tongs. I like to get under the meat and be able to have more control with the tongs. I just love the charcoal grill with that smoke smell. And I feel like that the hickory really brings a whole lot more flavor into the meat. And I feel like it also locks in some of that smoky flavor. We're sitting at about a minute. I'm gonna look at it, rotate it. That's rotated just 90 degrees so you get the cross bars. Go another minute and we'll flip it, and then they don't get flipped the rest of the time. They'll just bake on the indirect side of the grill. I like to keep the grill as closed as possible typically. Keep that heat in there, keep the air out, because the air will heat up the grill. So it's been about another minute. We're gonna flip. You can see the grill marks coming in. It's been another minute. I'm going to pull this steak off the coals. And put it back. Go like here. Now we'll put this next steak on and do the same kind of thing. We're going to do that same method we just did with the first steak for this whole second steak. So as you can see, I didn't get the grill marks I kind of really wanted, but it definitely, you can see the juices of how it's going to become. I'm going to leave the lid on here now and just rearrange my sweet potatoes so they can actually start cooking, because the steaks will be done before the sweet potatoes, which is fine because we're just outside playing around on a Saturday as a family. But that's where we're at. Steaks are done. We'll be pulling them off the grill. Should be juicy. We're going to let our sweet potatoes cook for a while longer. We're going to let this meat rest for about 20 minutes before we do anything. I'm just going to take it inside. I wrap it up in aluminum foil. So here we are. Steaks are done. They sat for about 20 minutes. I'm going to cut them open. Show you what we got. Can you see that? Nice medium rare steak. It's exactly what we were looking for. Alright. Well, thank you for watching the first edition of Bieri's Backyard Barbecue. I hope you liked the video. Please like it, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want me to cook for you and how we do it here at Bieri's Backyard Barbecue. Be glad to cook it for you, show you some tips and tricks. Part of the reason I'm doing this is I want to get people into grilling who may not have the experience and knowledge of what to do, because if you just look on the internet, there's so much information. A lot of it's personal preference, a lot of different techniques. I use various techniques for different things I'm cooking, and ultimately I love it. It's my passion, and I want to get you guys into it too. I'll be doing a video probably once every weekend, every other weekend kind of a thing for you guys. So please, again, just like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's grow together in our barbecuing experiences. Thank you.